All right, welcome, lovely Lunar Ladies community, and welcome to our beautiful Janet Nicksik, who is here to bless us with a crescent moon activation today. Thank you, Janet, for being here.
Thank you, Shannon, for having me join all of you. Thank you, everybody.
We're so blessed to have you here coming into the Lunar Ladies lifestyle community every month on the crescent moon. And so today's crescent moon is Sagittarius, but it is also lining up with a very powerful, transformative, for some of us, intensified experience. And it's in the name of Pluto. And Pluto is going direct tonight at 11:39 p.m. here in Pacific Standard Time. So in Colorado, it'll be 12:39 in the morning, East Coast 2:39. And so Pluto is about big changes, transformations, taking us sometimes into the underworld. And depending on where it falls in your chart, it'll be affecting you in a way that brings a beautiful and yet powerful soul lesson. And usually this is the crescent moon in Sagittarius wants you to go to this nurturing place of asking, what is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to help me with? The universe has my back. What is the truth of what is happening in myself or in my life at this moment today? Because if something big is happening in your world, in your life, in your heart, in your soul, it's carrying a bigger message because of the timing of Pluto going direct. Now we're in a crescent moon, meaning that we're still in the new moon week, and the crescent moon is coming in to refine what is developing and desiring to grow within you. And so we have Janet Nicksik come from Consciously Flow, Soulmate of Self, Abundance Reiki. We love her so much. She's a VIP Lunar Lady and a dear, dear podmate, friend of my heart and soul. So Janet comes in on the crescent moon because in her chart, when she was born as a soul, she says, universe, I would like to come into this lifetime with a crescent moon natal phase. I want to come in to refine, to beautify, to activate, to talk to those little baby seeds and say, it's time to grow, it's time to go. And I'm going to speak words into existence. I'm going to tune in, and I'm going to light a fire into your new moon intentions. So that's why Janet comes every month now, and sharing with her amazing soul gifts and talents and skills, her soul purpose energy, herself. And she brings her crescent moon, natal moon energy, which is, I'm here to come and take those seeds and give them life. I'm going to breathe life into them. Right? And we get this activation, and we're just so blessed. So I am turning over the microphone to beloved Janet to help us out with our Pluto direct and our new moon in Sagittarius vibration, our new moon in Libra, crescent moon Sagittarius energy.
Thank you, Shannon. So happy to be here.
Thank you.
Everybody, all you lady loves. So if you're in a comfortable position to be able to do so, then please gently close your eyes and get cozy, get comfortable. And just wanting to remind you that whether you're here with us live or you're listening and receiving on your own time or multiple times through, it's just as potent and powerful for you, all the energy that we're sharing with you today. Okay, good. So just with your eyes closed, we're grounding your energy at your feet and tuning you into the frequency of Earth Heart. The center of the Earth's core, the center of the Earth's heart. Good. We're activating your Earth Star chakra, your deep root, and then joining and connecting you into the center of her. Our ultimate Earth Mama. And she has no ego. Ooh. There was this release, like a relaxation. ooh, it's good. It's good. Thank you, Earth Mama. And so this is who you're plugging into, which we've been continuing this process. Remember, since the summer, all the grounding of the resetting of the earth cord and reconnecting, re-updating, rejoining with unconditional love of Earth Mama, Father. And this is what you're plugged into. Good. And then she's just able to now, with this pure connection, really be able to magnetize from you to her anything that doesn't serve you any longer, anything that doesn't belong to you, any old outdated karmic patterns, belief systems, thought patterns, old emotions, traumas, all of it across all lifetimes, concurrent lifetimes, future lifetimes, whatever's in the highest and best for you, as well as through your DNA. And you're getting a reboot and up level also within your DNA. The family lineage is also up leveling as well, just by you saying yes, tuning in, and allowing this pure connection within yourself. Good. And of the earth in your life. And we're calling forward your angels and guides, starseed family, relatives, and friends, animal spirits of the highest dimensions that are all aligned with the frequency of love, with the frequency of light, tuning you in. Good. We're running the Reiki energy. Actually, it's starting at the deep root and through the soles of your feet up into your root, and it's moving from the bottom, and it's generating momentum, this momentum of light from the bottom of you upward, literally. Ooh, and it's literally, it's like purifying all of your chakras, your organs, your cells, your physical matter, your lines and meridians, all parts of you, like Kundalini rising up, 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 up. And then out of your ears, out of your throat, your mouth, up out of the crown of your head. And just like opens it up. And then up at the crown of your head, there's this beautiful white light that's also a source, prana, life force energy that's spiraling inward. Good. And if you allow all this, you can say yes out louder within yourself. And then opening up, the energy is also opening up from your solar plexus and your heart chakra from within, literally emanating from within you and then moving out of you. And it's just literally moving the energy. Any stagnations, any densities, any tightness, tension, any fear, just moving, releasing out of you. And it's getting replaced. That space is getting replaced with the light of that which you are, and connecting you inward, deeper and higher within. Good. And then out into your outer layer chakras, your auric field and your force field. We're lightening you up, your entire force field, your entire auric field as well. Good. And then we're asking for even more divine assistance. So for each of you we're calling on your highest guides that can be of greatest service for you to literally empty out. Now that you're like really full on engaged and plugged in right now, the energy's moving and spinning so intricately. We're calling in for extra assistance to empty out from deep within you and all of your physical matter, all parts of you, any old trauma, any old feelings, emotions of shame and guilt, wherever it comes from, anger, resentment, rage, loneliness, feelings of rejection, abandonment, sadness, grief, sorrow, any and all of it that you're ready to just release and empty out from within you, out of you, and sending straight to Mother Earth. And if you allow this, you can say yes out loud or within yourself. We have a rose quartz right here that literally just made itself appear into each of your heart spaces, your minds, your thought patterns. Good. So it's continuing, that process is continuing to move and flow for you. Good. And then deep into your root and your sacrum, relaxing into your root, engaging into your root with the frequency of security and trust within. And if you allow this, you can say yes out loud or within yourself. Good. So that no matter what you may be experiencing, all these different shakeups in life that can literally rock you to your core at your root and literally can be disrupting your foundation. Right? We're really calling extra assistance right now, divine assistance, into your root. Good. Releasing all fear, all attachments. It's not serving you. Through your root, out of your root, straight to the earth. Good. And that's emptying you out, clearing up open space for you to connect even deeper with earth and connecting even deeper within your roots. Good. And so we're forming this. So what's happening is that which is no longer working and serving, if it's getting disrupted, if your life is being shooken up, disrupted, it's because it does not serve any longer who you are and who the ultimate you is becoming into being. And so what's being replaced at the core of you within all of that is a updated base, like the base of a ancient, wise, pristine, sacred pyramid at the base of you as your root. And if you allow this, you can say yes. And we're reminding you that you're safe. I am safe. I am safe to be within. I am supported. Good. And just ease on deeper into your body. Relax deeper into your body. The deeper you relax, the deeper the support you'll experience. It'll actually feel like there's an invisible net, safety net, literally there, where you thought maybe there, or feared maybe there wasn't anything. And so we're giving each of you full permission to relax deeper within your body, deeper within your root. Allow for your breath to be even more elongated, deeper, and more spacious, and literally coming from your underbelly, like a whale. Good. Thank you, whales. So we're tuning into the whale frequency right now. They're assisting you connecting deeper into your breath, the wise, ancient sacred wisdom of our whales. All is well. You are whole. I am whole. Good. Good. So we're just going to allow at your own rhythm and pace, just a few more effortless, deep breaths in and out. Taking your time. Allowing for this spaciousness. And for you to drop on in even deeper within the spaciousness of your breath. Deep within your root, your womb space, your sacral chakra. Good. Okay. There's angelic hands into your root and then into your sacral chakra. Good. And there's a lot of the ancestors for you that are really assisting at your sacral chakra. And we're releasing and updating all lines of the, what are they saying? Hold on. Just continue to breathe deeply. Yeah, I keep hearing the word ancient, 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 ancient wisdom, the sacred ancient wisdom. So there's literally like hands that are at your sacral chakra, in your womb space, into your hips and your root, and it's like vibrating up through the rest of you, like Kundalini rising from deep down in upward. And it's this long lineage of the indigenous lineage of ancient, pristine wisdom, of purest connection, of body, mind, soul, of the earth, of your life path and journey. And if you allow this, you can say yes. And your entire DNA is also getting activated to an up-leveling. And so continue to allow breath in and out, in and out. Oh, it's so beautiful. From this space, your deepest, cleanest, clearest values of life and living illuminate clearer and vibrate clearer. Good. Good. And dropping on in, aligning even more into your values of life. Allowing life, remember you are life. Your life experiencing human form in this time and space. We're just aligning you with the frequency of life within you, as within, so without. Good. And now we're inviting you to open up into what do you value in life? What are your values? What do you live? What's your code of values? We're not talking about judgments, shoulds and shouldn'ts, expectations. We're talking about values. And all around life. Are your values of life to honor all life? To respect life? To live in reverence to life? To let go, surrender, allow life? To let go of even more fear and more attachment, so more love, life flows through? Right? What are the values of yourselves at a cellular level? And we're opening up to all of humanity. and tuning into outside of even just this culture, right? There's so many, too many to count, cultures of humanity all across the planet. Good. We're tuning into that, and we're all one. We're all connected as one soul, one heart, one mind of the divine. And so we're expanding your mind, your vision, your heart, your experiences outside of your world, culture, world that you've been maybe living life in. Maybe in certain ways, there's a calling to expand outside of that, like outside of the box. And so we're calling to those parts within you, allowing more spaciousness so that you tune into and you allow in the highest way for you to tune in outside of your norm of living, of life. Good. And allowing yourself to access other ways of living, other ways of life from other cultures of humanity that are in resonance with your true core values of life, of living. And if you allow this, you can say yes. And we're integrating basically internally and aligning you into this resonance of your highest life that resonates with your highest soul. Deep within you, there's this calling within your spirit to align in more real, authentic, honest, truthful frequency. And if you allow this, you can say yes. Now, we're inviting, with all of your divine assistance, you to tune into your deepest inner truth. And the way that that'll look tangibly in your external life is that when you are aligned, your soul's aligned with your inner truth, which means that free of denial, free of fear of the truth, free of fear of loss or attachment, but aligned with your inner truth. When you look at your life, as you look at your life more and more from this space, you will see your life more honestly, with more authentic heart and eyes, free of the fear. And we're releasing attachment and fear in this process. If you allow this, and then say yes. You'll see your life, your relationships, your work, your job, your relationships with community, friends, projects, creativity, your relationship with money, your family relationships, your relationship with the world, with the earth, with who you are, how you show up in your life and engage with the world, and ultimately with your relationship with yourself, with honesty. Good. So we're helping to to literally, it's like I see these feathers that are just lightening up, like the wings of eagles and the wings of owls, literally going into your space. And there's some doves in there too. Thank you, doves. Literally like wisping with their wings and lightening up the fears and the attachments over actually being present with your life in honestly. Good. And we're opening up within this space, connecting you into a space of safety. Good. Into a space free of fear, which means it's a space of love, trust, and knowing that life, which is you, your ultimate you, source, which is you, is always working for you. No matter how it may appear to be or look or feel, no matter what maybe you may be experiencing in your life, your life, you are life, is always working for you. And if you allow this, then say yes. And may you see with your eyes and your vision your life always working for you on your behalf. And being in human form also means going into the underworlds, the underbelly. And it may be dark in there. It may bring up fear. There may be pain. It's okay. It's okay. It's natural. And this is life, your life force. And within it are the gifts of profound gratitude. Gratitude that when you're in the underbelly of your world and you're present with all of it, honestly, there is gratitude that you access, you have opportunity to access like no other space. It's deep and it's real and it's raw. And it's all in the name of love and connecting you, allowing you to be honest and true with yourself and true the truth of your life. And so just continuing to allow deep breath, elongated, effortless, deep breath in and out. You can even place your left hand deep into your womb space, into your sacral chakra, into your root. And we're really allowing for this connection within yourself of deep safety and security and trust within. Maybe your right hand's on your heart space, but in your high heart as well. Your throat center as you relax your root even deeper. And allow for your sacrum, your hips to become stronger and balance, supporting you wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're experiencing, feeling safe within, allowing divine support. You have so much support, always. In the etheric realms, in the physical forms, everywhere. Within, Good. And then we're also tapping into your high heart, activating your high soul blueprint of your soul purpose. Good. Calling you forward from a place of truth. This truth is love. Love is truth. Truth is the highest form of God, of life force, of source, of spirit. And you have full permission to be aligned of truth, aligned of your values. Good. We're moving on in. Just continuing to move the energy, balance all of your chakras, all parts of your physical matter and all of your cells vibrating with vitality and love. So much love. Good. Softening your thoughts and aligning your thoughts, your belief systems, your thought patterns to the divine, intelligent mind of Source. Good. And we're fluffing up and polishing up your auric field. Good. And your force field. And giving you full permission to command and take up space, to speak your truth and express your truth. Spontaneously, you have full permission, however you feel called to. And connecting you within, reminding you, you are whole, just as you are. I am whole. Good. And allowing all of you to remain whole within and of yourself. As you then connect and engage with each other and the world around us. With clear boundaries, clear love, and truth. Honoring the sacred life that is you. Good. Feeling the bottoms of your feet connected with Mother Earth. Allowing a few more breaths in and out, women. Loves. Good. And on your own time, when you feel ready, you can slowly begin moving your hands and your feet, bringing your awareness back into the space, wherever you are. Good. And whenever you're ready, you can gently, slowly begin opening your eyes.
Thank you, Janet.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Shannon.
Very beautiful. It'll take me a moment to find my mouth. I thought that was really interesting with the ancient wisdom and the whales coming through, and I really felt a strong presence of the dragon energy, of like that really old type of that deep connection to Mother Earth, where it has that vibration in the deep feminine, So thank you for taking us super deep, like almost down through into the underworld and out the other side. And there's our higher self waiting for us, the gateway of truth. And that's our closest definition of God or source. Finding it within yourself. Oh my God. Literally.
Oh, my pleasure to get to go this deep.
It's so deep.
for inviting me to get to go this deep with all of you.
Yes.
Guts and the bones and the blood of the earth and
For time, for millions of years has she been around.
yes, calling that wisdom back into ourselves, into our life.
Restructuring our DNA.
Mm.
Whoa.
Mm.
And that's like such the perfect image for Pluto direct in Capricorn, which is like our bones. And in our bones is our DNA and our ancestors, and Pluto transforming it at that level of genetic history. Oh, like, and all of that is going direct tonight. Like all of that wants to like, okay, you've said hello to me. I'm going to say hello back. And that hello back will be ancient, old, beginning of the beginning. Like who was your first ancestor is what I want to know. Talk about like the cultures of all around the world. And when we travel, we learn about life and the meaning of life by the way other people live and what they value. I'm sure we have ancestors from all over the world. So all of that is like a living library inside our bones, inside of our truth, what we resonate with, and that's going to be found in what we value.
Absolutely. And we don't even, there's no need to even consciously know who they are, right? I mean,
Everybody.
Impossible really to know consciously like that far back and know who they are exactly and precisely, but on a highest self subconscious way that we get to tune into in this day and age, we have access to all of it, the entire lineage of the highest order for us.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That we get to connect with and tap into as energies too. It's that and then when you were sharing all of that, Shannon, too, with all the dragon energy, and I think Sarah's saying she called in the dragons too, and good Corrine bringing up the pyramid too, all that deep ancient energy. It's meeting modern time and the future expanded time and integrating like a perfect formula, right? All of the pieces and, that are in these precise ways that are relevant and that are in alignment with our highest, truest truth of self. So it's encompassing all of it, the whole of it all.
Right. And almost like, as you say, in our modern world or modern times, but all those ancient timelines, they're like coming into a place of like happening all at once because it's awakening so much within us. Their memories, past lives, ancestors. It's like all of it's just like coming together and spiraling up like the Kundalini that you are like helping to activate.
Absolutely. And within that, it's really, really important to remember, which is the work that we're always, the energy that we're always creating our space together. And today is really plugging in and emptying out from within our bodies, literally emptying out all the lineage trauma, all the lineage fear, all the different that we carry with us and that are in ourselves or in our minds and in our psyches, right? So we're literally emptying all of that out that doesn't serve us. It's like been carrying around all this baggage, right? And it's time to like literally let it go. And so fortunately we live in these times of such consciousness that we have the tools, we remember how to do this, we're psychically intelligent, and it's only going to become more and more like the age of Aquarians, like here of just telepathy, that, all of this. So, we're fully supported at this time and space, what a great time and space to do that, to do this, to show up in this way and have this support from the whole lineage and from our ancestors of the highest and best, and from all of our starseed family friends and, our angels and guides and spirit animals, right, in our highest, truest selves. And also as we join together in these groups of women and these groups of humans, our fellow humans who were all joined in like-hearted, like-minded, like consciousness coming together here in the three-dimensional earth plane, who are all rising and joining in the same purpose.
It's truly like remarkable. And I love that we are in this modern time and we have this thing called the internet, that where we're meeting in time and space, literally, virtually. We're together as a group of women today, right now, and those listening to the recording. And it takes a village. It takes a group of women coming together, and men too, whoever wants to be part, because it's heart and mind aligned. And we come together and we create a bigger experience than we could have like seeking on our own. So I love this feeling of seeking together, coming together, aligning our forces, because everyone is a universe unto themselves. And we get, you know, all these universes together that just build this frequency that makes the experience that much more available and possible for everyone, no matter what level you feel you're awakening at or not, or, you know, doesn't matter. You get swept up by the whales and swept up by the dragons, and we're all in this together, and it's not hard.
Oh, yes, yes. And you and I were just briefly sharing too, Shannon, before this call, around cultures. Yes. And around, you know, just how it, you know, and how important it is to really immerse ourselves. We have so much to learn from each other, our fellow humans, no matter what gender, non-gender, sexual orientation we are, culture, race, whatever community we're a part of. Right? Like, we have so much to learn, to understand from each other. And as humans, human to human, as humans. And it's really important within all of this that we tend to that from the humanity, from the earth plane, from the compassion, like heart to heart, human to human, right? Eye contact, connection, right? And listening, and that deep, deep, deep listening with each other, really, really hearing, you know, and learning. When I lived in Oaxaca, there were so many different things that I was a part of, that I tuned into, that it's gonna I'm sure unfold for the rest of my lifetime, of this lifetime. And one of the many pieces is around ritual, is around ceremony, that's been around for ancient lineage, ancient time, that's still going strong. As of right now, it's October 2nd, and it's Day of the Dead time. The last two years I was there during this time period, and now I'm like, oh, but I feel it in my heart and my blood. It's coursing through me. But that's just one example of so many of these traditions and these rituals that are still so very, very strong and purposeful and meaningful, that's aligned with the truth of life. And so it's really important to put ourselves out of our own culture, out of our own, you know, kind of box in a way, you know, and put ourselves out and to engage in to create and join in this oneness. So
yes, because I invite all of us watching, like, if you've traveled to another country or spent time in another culture or country, like, really explore what you received from that experience. Like, what did you discover of something like, wow, that's a beautiful value, I'm going to incorporate that in my life? Because I remember I went to China. I did a college semester in China, 1992 or something like that. But I remember, I mean, it was a culture shock, but I remember walking away with, wow, the Chinese culture in that region. I was in the southern part, Cantonese region, and they defined what hospitality is all about. Like, they were I just loved the way they welcomed us into their homes and to their neighborhoods and their communities, and they just like made us feel like family. And they said, this is how we treat people who are travelers. We bring them in, and we take good care of them so that they're fed and loved and supported to them when they go to the next house. And then they say, well, when we're traveling, we know we're going to have that experience. We're going to show up in a place and everybody's going to be happy we're there and take good care of us. And it just goes on and on and on. And I was like, wow, what an amazing value to live by, right? So I was just like so changed by that. So changed by that. I thought it was just so beautiful.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that.
You're
I'm
welcome.
like, vibrating. I would really love to hear from anyone else who wants to share as well, because since this is what we're tuned into, dropped into right now as well, is something similar, you know, of like the value that you've found from other cultures, the value that you've experienced from your own culture, the value that you experience from other cultures, and please, please, please share. I would love to hear it. And if you do share, I'd love it if you tagged me in it, just to make sure that I get the note, you know, the notice to read it. So
yeah, that's a great idea. So I will share the video because we'll upload it as a YouTube link. I'll, you know, give it to Janet, post it. And so I want you to, so in this, can you share a little bit about, we just had a new goddess show up in Soulmate of Self, our Year of the Goddess. And I like that, you know, I'm still saying hello to her because I'm like, whoa, who are you? And she's like supra consciousness. And she just has such this beautiful vibration. And I want those who are interested in journeying with the goddess to discover more what you're doing in Soulmate of Self. So would you want to give us a little nugget before we go? A little blessing.
October, it is every month. It's it for 2019. It's a new goddess. So this month is goddess Bhuvaneshwari, and the goddess of infinite space, of supreme spaciousness. She is the complete emptied out, at the same time the fullness of the infinite of all that is, simultaneously. And she is you within you. And so we're tuning into the infinite space, that supreme spaciousness that is our ultimate self, our ultimate being, that creates worlds, that creates the earth, that creates everything we see on this planet, is a creation of our ultimate source, our ultimate presence. That is this goddess. And so that is who we're working with this month. This month, we've got 3 months left for this year of the Year of the Goddess. So if you're interested to drop on in, please do so.
Yes, because Janet is taking us for 2 years now on a journey of meeting our soul, becoming the soulmate of ourselves. So a lot of us are, you know, partnered up or not partnered up, and we might be on the hunt for our soulmate. Who's our soulmate? And Janice just had this beautiful vision of we have to drop deep, deep within and reconnect to the soulmate of ourself. And so she's been taking us on this beautiful journey for now 2 years. It's a really gorgeous place. So contact Janet to find out more about starting the journey, Soulmate of Self. And Janet would be more than happy, I'm sure, to chat with you about that.
Thank you, Shannon. It lines up because Soulmate of Self really is about the connection with our truth.
Yes.
When I look at my life, I've been on the journey we're on the journey together. The last 2 years, whoa, I think the biggest thing I can say is it's all about truth. And anything that is not aligned with my highest truth is like, oh, okay, my world's been rocked these last years since being on this journey, because it's all in the name of my highest truth, your highest truth of who you are.
It's beautiful. And what better journey to take than to discover that or reconnect and and live your life by that set of values.
Right. And then that's how we engage and relate and participate in all of our relationships and on this planet. And our soul purpose comes from truth. It comes from that space because we're connected from that high place of truth within our soul. So thank you. Yes. If anyone has any questions, feeling the call, please reach out or join. You can join on my website.
Yes. Flow.com. Go check it out because you'll see other things that Janet does there too.
Yeah.
And as you know, some of you know Janet really well. Some of you are just getting to know Janet now, but you see the power of her, where she takes you on a journey through these meditations, activations, theta healings, Reiki healings. Like, oh my God, it's beautiful. So thank you for blessing us on our crescent moon. So over the next 2 to 3 days, you're going to be traveling with the energy of Sagittarius. So look in your chart where Sagittarius is. You're going to meet that beautiful soul that has, the wanderer, the minstrel, the seeker. You're going to come onto the path and align together with through truth and what you value, and connect deep, 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 deep. Pluto going direct, ancient wisdom of Mother Earth and your ancestors sitting in your bones. Excuse me. So with that, thank you, Janet. And thank you everyone for joining us. And those of you watching the replay, share it with your friends, share this amazing way to wake up, be activated, and start living your life fully engaging with your soul and your soul purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Bye. See you next month.